Hey, look. This is for entertainment purposes only. Explicit content. Parental guidance is strongly suggested. Pay attention to what your kids doing on the internet. Subscribe, like, share. Smoke Up Me the podcast. Let's get into the show.
It seems like everybody pretty fucking cocky.
I feel like you gotta be to be a
there's
rapper,
nothing wrong
though.
being cocky. In any industry, I think you need to be cocky in your own right, but I feel like in a way of that.
I don't fully agree with that.
You can be too cocky,
I don't fully agree with that. I feel like you should understand your place.
Everybody got a position to play. I agree.
And you know your peak. You know,
but the cocky shit is really for yourself, in my opinion.
It
the cocky
is.
shit is like self-esteem.
I'm gonna tell you. This is
you
where
to make your place.
I get all this.
Do you mean like in a workforce?
This is not. It depends.
How we are right here.
It's
fit in.
I think as far as yourself, I don't mean that your place in a scenario that you're in. You should know yourself to know where your limit is in whatever situation you're in. My example, it was a dude that I went to high school with. I ran track and shit. This dude did hurdles and pole vault. Worked his ass off every practice. Got a little tiny bit better as the season progressed. You know, you go to tryouts. Niggas, like, I might run a 13 in tryouts. By the time we get into the season, I'm running 11s. And you know it's going to get better, but I'm not really doing shit, though, for real. I'm, like, skipping practice and smoking weed and fucking and shit. Like, this dude there every day running 300 full speed he doing all the upside down pull-ups and all this shit, doing everything. I go over there, fuck with him, hit a couple of them. He be like, "Why you over here? You know, you like he mad." He doing every perfect form. He practicing form, everything.
He put that work in.
At some point, that was it. He was only this good.
Yeah.
He couldn't do no more. He worked more than all of them, but he wasn't better than them.
That was his personal limit.
That was it. And
you
can only be so cocky with that, knowing that I can only run this speed or I can only pole vault this height, no matter how much I do this. And even though it's a harsh reality,
I think it's different with track and shit.
And I was about to say that because that has a limit.
You can measure who the best.
Right.
When you talking about rappers and ain't nobody selling no music,
I don't
you
mean
can't
in
really
rap
measure
and
who the best.
I mean as you yourself. You yourself. So you could. Saha the Prince is an extremely abnormally great rapper, but he also knows where he sits with the way that he's perceived, where compared to where he sits in rooms he sits in.
Prime example. What's that nigga name? The rapper with the hair, Jacquees, when he screamed out, "I'm the king of R&B."
Oh yeah.
How it offended everybody that actually feel like they have the accolades to say something of that. But him personal self in this current time, y'all niggas ain't putting nothing out. I see what you did, but right here in this moment, nigga, I'm the king.
Yeah.
And that's
like
T.I. said he was the king.
Yeah.
It made himself the king, goddamn.
And only one nigga said something about that was Jeezy.
As far as like
Flip said something too.
You know, I completely agree with what you saying as far as know what
where
you capable of, know where you at and everything. Only thing that I don't agree with is I don't feel like there's an only in that. Like I can only go this far. I can go as far as I want to.
It's just at this moment I went this far.
At this moment, I can only run that 13. You know what I'm talking about? Even when I push myself to keep going, I can do what I need to do to change my capabilities. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like
true.
I have the confidence in knowing that whatever I set my mind to,
I get that premise, and I think that should be the first thought when you're approaching things. But I also revert to a realistic place of course, there was a Muggsy Bogues, but most of us ain't doing it.
Right.
It's not, no matter what you do, you're not doing that. Whatever he was born with, he had that also to go with it. Kind of. There are some outliers or some exceptions to the rules always, but in general, like, if you too short to do that, no matter what you do, you too short to do it.
You know what I'm saying?
Kind of thing.
No, and I completely feel you on that. Like,
so
certain things you're not gonna be able to do.
And it's not a bad thing. So you could go somewhere where you too short to do like some stuff, but then everything else, it don't matter because you had the confidence to do everything and to try your best to do the too short thing too. Yeah. But you do know at some point, I'm too short. Yeah.
Like, I guess I'm more so. I think I would be like, I have confidence in my capabilities and what I am actually capable of.
And I guess and that's what I'm saying. I guess based on the examples you're giving, I totally think it makes totally sense off that premise. Going back to bringing it to rap, where it's endless and it's more of a mindset and where you at in life. where you at in life, because you can get better and better because what your experiences normally make what you rapping about. Yeah. So the more you spend money, the more you go through stuff, the more you this, the more you tap into yourself, your wordplay and your double entendres and your metaphors, and this is where you take your marketing, the team you get with. It can just keep going. You never really get to a stopping point when it honestly comes to rap, because it actually is so endless. I feel like because words are endless and feelings are endless, general, and music, that's what I'm saying. Like beats are endless. Like niggas can sample all day, but if you sit down there and you creating like she do, you're gonna make endless beats forever. You're gonna always get better because you're gonna always try to outdo yourself. Art in general is like that. It's endless. It is so because it's based off you and your perspective.
Compared to how you rap now, or Cameron
when he was Titty Boy to when he became 2 Chainz.
Exactly.
Yeah, like it's a lot of people. That,
even from Drake being Jimmy to who he is now, to even outside of an artist and him being a label owner. Degrassi, Jimmy.
Oh, I ain't know the nigga name.
Yeah, the character.
That was when he was in the wheelchair.
Yeah, he played on the Gun Week.
Yeah, art is one of them things where you can keep going and eventually find a way.
So where the cockiness come back in is, I feel like it's cocky, but for me, cockiness was like a conceited self, like that. I use conceitedness and cockiness as like a self-esteem thing for me. I have to look myself in the mirror and be like, bitch, you the bad, whatever, girl, you got this shit, you is the fire, whatever, because no one else is doing that for me. No one is supporting me. No one is saying that you're the dopest stylist. No one is saying that you're this. No one's saying, I have to tell myself that. So in a sense, when I really start believing in myself, I got cocky with it because I really fuck with me now. Now when I get around other people, my cockiness is offensive to you because I fuck with me. You may not fuck with yourself, so you don't even know what this look like. So it's off-putting to you because you ain't fucked with yourself yet. Like I'm fucking with mine. I fuck with me a lot of ways. Yeah. So if you ain't fucking with you like that, then
if you're able to balance out the two, then you got it. You're not. Like she said, like some people you're just going to offend because they may not be where you're at in life. They may not have the confidence and want that confidence.
And there's cockiness that there's
It's not even that you're offending them. You're probably intimidating them for real. And that intimidation is uncomfortable to people.
Becomes a motherfucker. I don't understand that.
I think that for most people, I think
you sound like her.
Confidence
I don't
is like
fuck this shit.
Be
humble. Like,
I heard
confidence and cocky ain't the same thing. I think confidence and cocky ain't perceived the same. I think cocky is perceived as offensive, and confidence is perceived as like uncomfortable because I'm not confident like you are, so that makes me uncomfortable when you confident around me. But if you cocky, then I can use the excuse of, oh, you being an asshole, so then I could.
Which one am I?
Ooh,
outside looking in.
Outside,
nigga. No, I'm right here.
Which one am I? I'm confident or cocky? I know which one.
Nah, you confident. You joke around.
I think I might be.
You joke around and shit. Like I know that you have the amount of confidence that you could be cocky about shit, but you don't really be cocky how you could be for real, in my opinion. But
I feel like
makes sense.
You were, and I've said it many times. You were extremely fucking confident.
Like
I tell people, don't say nothing to him. He don't need to blow his head up. Man, he got enough confidence.
And I know
that's what I'm saying. I'm one of the people. I blow my own head up. Like I can be in the room, motherfuckers, and
it ain't comfortable.
And I geek myself up if nobody said nothing. But then I could be around certain people because I may want to hear their perspective, and they not give it, or they don't say no, or they got swap me. And I'm like, damn. Fuck. I'm like, and that's why I be cocky, goddamn, because I got to stay in my own bag because I really was looking for you to give me some feedback or something. You acting like I ain't saying shit or something. So now I'm over here like, damn, nigga, you hurt my feelings. But it's like, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. I know I'm fire. I know I'm fire. Because somebody else can put a damper on that shit for you. And that's what I'm saying. That's where my building my confidence back up after somebody that it didn't go the way I probably thought it was. It's like, oh shit, that's gonna have expectations. I kind of thought this person was gonna fuck with it.
Are you upset with them because it didn't play out the way you expected it to?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I think so. That's what I'm saying. Me having expectations based off how I'm gonna say with myself. I think when I think about it now, because it's like I feel like, oh, I geeked you up, I hyped you up because I truly believe in what you're doing. But then when I brought my shit, you ain't getting nothing to it.
So you talking about reciprocation?
It's like that. It's like, damn, like shit. Let me shut the fuck up, keep my shit to myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just hush. But that shit hurt my feelings because I had expectations. But if I had no expectations, it wouldn't hurt my feelings.
Yeah, that shit make me uncomfortable as hell.
But I'm not. I'm a hyper. I'm like the best hyper.
Don't tell me I'm great, goddamn. I know I'm great, but don't tell me.
I'm brutally honest.
She's like that. She's a brutally honest, and that's something I realized about being with her. I'm just honest. She's brutally honest. I'm just an honest motherfucker. And I think because I'm loud.
Some arguments before because she's asking me a question.
I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Like I answered the question. Well, how could you say that? How could you? I don't even know if I want to be married to somebody that even thinks that way.
Yeah, like because I'm thinking.
You ask me a question.
Like But honestly, that comes from me thinking I know her and realizing that you're gonna always keep finding more and more stuff out about a person. So I assumed I knew her, not even encountering that. We met in September, got engaged in December, was married in April. Moved in the second week of knowing each other. I don't know this fucking girl. I love her. Love her by the third day I met her ass, but I don't know this goddamn girl. I don't. So for me to sit there and be like, oh, how could you? Just like you didn't even know she thought that way. That's why you so shocked.
Right.
I couldn't believe that we were watching Girlfriends or something, y'all.
Y'all, we done got into. I done left the house over Girlfriends.
Episode of girl because I'm a debater, so we can debate all day.
Chose y'all because of who William
I didn't
chose.
at the time, and I disagree now. But
like,
at the time,
I understand where you coming from though. What the fuck you mean you understand where you coming from? Look, he was fucking with Joan. Remember him and Joan finally got. If y'all don't know, him and Joan finally started fucking with each other towards the end.
I remember William got there.
Tracy Ellis Ross, Diana Ross' daughter and shit, all them.
I never watched the show, but I know.
And niggas always talking like William is who they be comparing Moneybag to. Like
he
the
do
pictures,
look like it.
that's him. That's the pictures they be doing. So that's Will. He was the man. He was the only nigga on that for real. Cause he know what's up.
He look like it.
And Moneybag said that nigga name in like 8 songs. Moneybag be shouting him out. He be like, that say I look like William from Girlfriends.
That's the same nigga.
That's what I said.
There's a lot of these niggas
I said that nigga lost weight
nigga.
and came back on our asses. Moneybag, yeah.
There's a lot of these niggas the same
Shout out Moneybag, yeah.
But anyway,
William
actually got with Tracy Ellis Ross towards the end for real. She was playing being Joan always up and down what the fuck she wants. She ended up like breaking up with him, whatever. So he immediately got back on Monica, little crazy little short bitch used to be with. Yeah, dark skin, sexy. They ran the bar for him in the club. Fine ass. He ended up getting back with her like the next day. Like she on the flight, they moving out. Joan see them in the hotel lobby type shit. Monica so happened to just be in the same hotel and they just was like, fuck it, they gonna roll with it. I didn't agree. Like, damn, nigga, breathe, give it time. Y'all just broke up. You know, that's just what I was thinking. And she was like, but why? If you grown and you know what you want and somebody told you they didn't want you. She said somebody didn't want you. You walked right out the door.
No, you didn't want me, but she didn't want me.
That shit does.
I'm gonna go where it wanted at.
On to the
and
next.
you already had comfortability there.
Yeah, that's what I said. Easy to go back.
But
look, she's been in more relationships than me. I haven't been in that many, so that's so unfamiliar to me. Yeah, she watched more Friends than I did.
This is the same as the fucking when they was on a break shit.
Like,
when Ross and
Phoebe.
Exactly.
Who's it? Phoebe and Ross.
Rachel.
I didn't watch a lot of it, but I know like the iconic episodes.
Phoebe, she wrote the show. She helped write the show. She created it. That shit. She's funny, but that was interesting. But that sound like that same type of like that's the black version of that thing. Yeah. Okay.
Exactly. So I was just, like I said,
hell to the dog.
Because she cussed me out so bad, y'all.
Man,
like, this my baby, I love her, you know what I'm saying? But she cussed me out
bad.
We had a whole goddamn Labor Day party. We had a whole Labor Day. We had a whole Labor Day couples cookout going on. Other couples was there. We bringing them in. It was so funny. All the they not a stud. She don't classify as a stud, but all the boy, yeah, she's just legs. But all the boy-like girls that took more of the masculine role, I guess I should say. All of them agreed with what she said, and every bitch, there was a bitch like me was on my side. Everybody, I had everybody
y'all
that
split the whole. Y'all broke up everybody.
Just give me time.
Motherfuckers on the other side of the yard.
And that's what it boiled down to. It was like, I just don't know. I don't want you today, like in this moment. And it's like, well, bitch, I'm about to go somewhere where the fuck I want it.
So just give it a little second. Don't you go over there just yet, because I don't know yet.
Fuck that.
But I agree.
We done. We done. You done? I'm done.
Right.
Okay, so the white version.
But guess what? I'm like that with guys. I'm not like that with a girl.
Supposed to be like in love with each other. It was supposed to be the star couple on the show or whatever.
Kid Kato.
They had broke up, and while they broke up, the dude, goddamn, I don't know, did he have sex with somebody else?
Who, Ross? Ross ended up meeting that chick.
Was it the black chick?
Remember he ended up getting her pregnant. He got that girl.
Oh, that's who he had the kid with?
Yeah.
Oh, well, anyway, he fucks up chick. Why the girl told him she didn't want to be together right now. They taking a break. And then he ended up getting some bitch pregnant. And then when they got back together, he didn't know the bitch was pregnant. But he ended up having sex with somebody. And they got back together. And then she found out about it. He was like, we was on a break. And she was like, nah, you cheated on me.
Yeah. I went through that shit. I moved out the house with my old lady. I took a bitch to breakfast, goddamn it. Shit. You cheated on me.
You can't take a bitch to breakfast. That might be worse than taking her out on a date at night.
Really? Yeah.
Breakfast, I think
you know why?
You can't take
Imagine how many times she had to wake your ass the fuck up and you wouldn't get the fuck up and you got the fuck up this early to go feed this bitch.
I don't know. I didn't know the reason. I just knew I felt it for a moment. That I felt that was worse.
I just got off work.
It doesn't matter. You know it don't matter.
Even more reason you should be fucking tired and going straight the fuck home.
But it don't matter. Ain't it? You ain't want me. What difference do it make?
Ain't no fish.
Cause motherfucker, we got. You know why? You know what it is? I just figured it out.
You know
what it is?
A knife.
You know why we act like that?
Oh, no.
I'm gonna say we for the ladies. You know why we act like that? Because in my mind, people agree with soul ties. And we really take it that deep.
No.
So it's like we soul tied to your ass. So just because you want to break up today, motherfucker, we tied by the soul. Your soul is mine.
Maybe
your
some
soul
of
y'all. Is mine.
Maybe some of
That shit
y'all.
don't work.
When she tell me it's done and I confirm it, like
right, we agreed, right?
Okay,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe some of y'all. Maybe some of y'all, but it's a whole portion that
you can't be mad at what you see now.
No,
they know how to untie
That's
knots.
me like at 32. I'm 31. I keep saying I'm 32, but I'm about to be 32, so I guess I'm trying to get the ring of it. Gemini gang. But yeah, me growing up and just being married for the last 5 years. Our anniversary was just last week, 420.
Okay,
thank you. 5 years married, not fake gay,
That's
not
fine.
just calling folks our wives and just saying shit like that, disrespecting folks. That
Okay, shots fired also.
Right.
Really fucking mad. Because
Because
every time we go somewhere, we like, yeah, we married for a fight. They're like, oh, y'all really married? I be like, do you ask heterosexual people that?
No, man, okay.
And them motherfuckers be coming law, 18 years together, 6 babies, and that nigga ain't asked her not one question.
Yeah.
And you over here don't even, you think everybody assume the girl they married, they been together. You just give them marriage and you be, y'all really, what the fuck?
Yeah,
bitch,
motherfuckers is show. Y'all married for real.
We paid $80 motherfucking dollars.
Man, okay.
40 a piece.
Yeah, put some paper.
I don't know why. We just discussed this the other day. I said, why did we
some
get
paper.
married? And we was naming the basic shit, life insurance, medical. And we was like, that ain't why. You can do all that shit without being married to somebody.
Okay.
Guess what we came up with? Mind you, we've been watching Scandal for about 4 weeks now. I came to terms. I said, y'all, we can't testify against each other. That's why we got
That's why y'all got married.
Because I'm really one of them and she really one of them. I'm sure I don't want it to happen. I go, which one of this? But it's a likely chance some shit might happen while we married. You can't testify against me and I can't testify against you. They can't force us.
She really is like my best friend.
Like, this my nigga. So I wasn't telling her no fucking way. But bitch, you can't make me now.
Right.
There's nothing under the sun that I can't tell, hey, babe, the middle lady fine when you try to, get at that. Or, hey, babe, I just got down. Did some shit I don't fucking
She got a job one night at a security guard and she called me. She said, hey, I just want to let you know I was lit. We was turned up. She was cute. I know you'll fuck with her. Yep. We got a little lit. She kissed me on my neck. I was like, oh shit. I got a number. But it happened so fast. I had time to tell you beforehand, but I'm telling you now, babe. I said, I appreciate that. I said, is she cute? How cute is she? Can I get pictures? And that's any discussion. Like, it ain't nothing else to say.
Next day we talked to at the same time. Like, just because, I don't know, ain't no sense of lying, but at the same time, she can't testify against me. So that's where we got to the point where
that might be
that's what them $80 paid for.
Them
$80 paid for.
Seems like that's the only reason.
That's the only. You can put a homeless man on your medical records and he can be your motherfucking power of attorney. You can put a random fucking stranger on your life insurance. You can meet a nigga today and be like, this the bitch that's getting all my money. Hugh Hefner did it. He changed and Nicole name.
The kids.
Like you don't need none of that.
Kids,
you can sign your kids over. You can do all that shit without marriage. The only thing marriage legit is for.
None of that shit.
You might not do it.
Yeah, you might not if you got kids. But if you sign that bitch, it don't matter if you got kids, a wife, or
don't get
nobody.
Twisted. Like, don't get twisted. Like, it all formed from love. You know what I'm talking about? Like, we just got to this.
I was asking the legal reason. Like, why did I pay somebody $80 to keep fucking my wife?
Man, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's really, I was just chilling one day and was like, bro, I paid a nigga $80 to tell him I'm gonna keep fucking her. They basically prostituting us out. They our pimp. I gave this nigga money to keep fucking her.
Yeah.
Like, that's what they did. They pimped us the fuck out. And I was like, man, I want my fucking money, baby.
Man, okay.
Like, fuck. I'm going to keep her, but give back my money.
You can't undo it without paying.
And then look, and that's the flip. Look, and this right here shows you the flip. How everything in the world is a flip. It take $80 to invest in this, but if we say after these 5 years, because we told ourselves about 5 years if we don't work, we ain't having no wedding or none of that. So we actually doing our wedding this year and all that shit. We made it 5 years. Boom, we staying together. Cool, got it. If we did not make it to that and we would have went in there and be like, bitch, fuck that, I tried these 5 years, I'm straight on you, I love you, but nah, bitch, you can't do this shit. Yeah. The money we would have been out of, thousands and thousands. Her lawyer, my lawyer. Mind you, bag up. gay, so I know they got extra fees in there because we got that heterosexual people don't got.
Okay.
Bitch,
No.
two, we
gay
black.
tax.
We black.
It's
We got black
black
fees,
tax,
women
too.
fees, we bitches.
Yeah.
They probably got a PMS fee in there some goddamn where. And on top of that,
They
we
gonna
business
tax you
owners.
fuck.
So now we done built the business since the day we got together. We started dating in September. We started our business officially October. Yes, I've been doing hairstyle since 13, but I have not been in business until I officially got with her.
Nice.
So everything is half and half essentially. But if somebody get in there, they lawyer want to push and be on some,
split this
no,
shit.
like no. And mind you, our suites are right next door to each other. So it'd be a real, they'll really want to battle.
it'd be
No,
so funny
you
when
need,
we
the
met
lawyer
each
will
other.
want her to get the whole location. It's going to make sense for you to take both locations. And my lawyer probably pushed the same thing, and now we at each other because
Yeah.
they trying to make it make sense on
What the
numbers.
lawyer said.
On number side,
Yeah.
but that's how people get in there. The motherfucker get to pushing numbers on them and see how much money they can flip off of a marriage. That's what it's all. The lawyers are there to tell you how much you can gain
All
from
this
the
shit a
time you
business
invested.
for real.
It's like pay,
Yeah.
pay child support. It's like, bitch, all the time I took care of your ass, run me that back. Bitch, all the time I dealt with your motherfucking ass in the boots, you didn't run me that back. Just like Ike and saying, bitch, I keeping that name, ho. And she said, no,
One of
nigga,
the
you a
only
lie.
countries
I'm
where
keeping that name, nigga.
We don't have no limit of what we can make or how much money we can make. You know what I'm saying? So
You can do what
can't
you want.
even-
You can always push the
low-key
limit.
Can't even be mad at them
No.
for how they
I
do
want
it.
people to
You
know
what
that.
I'm
Just
saying?
pay attention. Like the whole world's a flip, even down to marriage.
Yeah,
It start with
everything.
$80 and it end up probably with leaving. Even just the money we just done spent being together. Just the money we done had to just to be together for a 2-parent household, 2 fucking dogs. We had 2 fucking hamsters. Nieces come over all the goddamn time, and we got a 15-year-old son that's a whole fucking
So
football
y'all
player.
had 2 hamsters?
Had, yes.
Where they
yes.
gone?
Shout out to Siri.
I'm saying, because you know it's a whole
Shout out to
thing
Siri,
about
shout out to Shy.
traumatic hamster death.
Actually, would have had 3.
What now?
No,
It's,
for real.
it's a whole thing, like hamsters dying a whole bunch of different
No,
ways.
for real. We'd have
for
3
real.
actually because we had Craig.
It's, what now?
It's,
Hold on.
it's a whole
Like
thing
a
about
pandemic.
traumatic hamster deaths. Like
We had one for 2 days and it
hamsters
died. We
die
had to take it back.
in the most crazy ways for real. And a lot of times hamsters hibernate and people don't know that and people think they're dead.
I
and
believe
throw they alive hamsters away. It's all over the internet.
I'm gonna look that shit
So
up.
now
like,
I'm
okay, so when
wondering
they hibernate,
how y'all
Do they-
hamsters
do they-
die.
can you flip it over?
That nigga was in rigor mortis. Fuck that.
That's what I feel
That nigga
like.
was in rigor.
But like, if they hibernate a certain way and they can still hibernate like this when you flip them over and shit, then
He was stiff. I don't know.
He was
I don't know
stiff
that
as
much.
They
I
was
don't
stiff.
know that much.
Like,
But
They know what death is.
it's a whole thing about hamster
yeah.
death.
I watch
like,
nothing
for
but
real.
CSI Law and
Whenever
Order.
we
Like
lost,
I've
we don't know what
I've
happened.
myself dissect cows and owls and
That's
shit
it,
like
cow.
that.
One day.
like, we
Like,
moved
I
out-
know
we
death
moved
on a
out the
pet.
apartment and everything.
And you know how to dress it. You know how to dress an animal down.
A cow.
A whole
A
cow.
whole cow.
Jesus.
Shit, all right.
All right, we going hunting. Taking you with me. I don't know what to do with the
She take
deer when
her
I
with
shoot.
you.
I
Give it to me on the
I should've
autopsy
shoot
table.
that
Take her
bitch.
hunting.
Yeah.
Give it to me on the autopsy table. I want the scalpel. She
Now
want
you
she want the
got
rifle.
because we got to get some of that stuff out while we in the field. Still.
Yeah,
Y'all
yeah.
was shooting at raccoons last night while y'all talking about.
No.
We were shooting at raccoons and
Squirrels.
No, it was a
Possum.
cat that we saw that we thought was a raccoon. And it
Damn.
wasn't, but we shot it. But we didn't hit it. We didn't
Okay,
hit it.
because
We
I was
didn't
going to say,
hit it. We didn't hit it because we don't believe in animal cruelty.
we is
Right.
recording.
But exactly.
Even my hair products are animal cruelty free.
Yeah, we ain't hit nothing. But we just shoot them so they got the garbage.
Shit.
I would shot some raccoons.
You want to get this
I
started?
guess we do got to start the show.
Shit.